Hey everyone, I'm Phil Corey, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about selling out to your ideas. What the hell is that? Hey everyone, I'm Phil No. Hey everyone, I'm Phil Corey, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about selling out to your ideas. So selling out to your ideas kind of sounds like a silly thing, or maybe not even a good thing, but what I'm talking about is not selling out, but selling out to your ideas, the things you want to do, your passions, your goals, what you want to accomplish. And a lot of people don't do this. They think they do, they have some idea, and then they realize that it's hard and they're going to struggle to do it or accomplish the thing that they want to do, and so they kind of just back off and they don't continue. And the reason that this video is being shot right now is because it's my first video back after a little brief hiatus, and the reason that I'm back with such fiery passion is because I was actually in Baltimore. I was at a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu seminar. That's a mouthful, so kind of comes out weird every time I say it. But and I met up with a couple of guys I hadn't seen in a while, and they independently pulled me aside and said the same thing, like, "Wow, dude, your videos were awesome. Like, I really enjoyed them. Why haven't you kept up doing them?" And it kind of like jarred me for a little bit, because usually that's not me. I'm not the guy who's like being asked why I didn't follow through. And in reality, the answer was pretty simple. I didn't have the resources to continue following through. I shot 10 videos in really quick succession to one another, and then I ended up running out of staff time and my personal time because the business actually kind of just exploded. Which I'm not telling you to make you feel like I'm better than you or anything like that. It's just a matter of the fact that I knew that was going to happen. I just did not properly plan for the repercussions and not having any time to deal with it. But we got that under control mostly at this point, which is what we were looking to do. So anyway, regardless, I want to get back to the idea of selling out to your ideas. So what is it that people struggle with, and why can't they do this? It's like, I want to shoot videos, Phil. I think that would be really cool. Or, Phil, I want to write a book. Or, Phil, I want to start my own business. Or, Phil, I want to do whatever it is that somebody decides that they want to do. What keeps them from achieving that? And specifically for business owners, generally what keeps them from achieving it is, one, they have no plan to achieve it. So they don't know how they're going to accomplish that thing that they want to accomplish. And two, they don't actually have a goal. They know that they want to do something, but they don't understand the step further than that, which is, what's the goal? What's the outcome that I want? And so they struggle to achieve an outcome that they never actually define. So how do we make the shift from I want to do something, I have an idea, to I've actually completed what I wanted, and I was prepared for the result of it? And in reality, it's just time. You need time to sit and go through what the action plan is. You need time to sit and come up with the outcome. And so when do we get that time? Because if we're business owners, right, we work 50, 60, 70 hours a week. I don't know if you do, but I do. So when do I have time when I'm working all of that? And I'll tell you that there's plenty of time left in the week. I mean, I still find time for 6.5 hours of jiu-jitsu every week. And I find time to read a ton of investment newsletters because I'm really I'm sold out to the idea of investing. So you will find time for the things you're passionate for. It's like saying to somebody who passionately loves baking to find time to bake a cake, right? They love it. They will find the time, regardless, outside of all of the other things that they have going on, the time will be found to achieve what you want. And if you can't find the time to achieve what you want, maybe it's time to start reevaluating whether or not that's really the thing that you most desire. I find that it's very easy for me to find time to do things like this and to make the time to do them when I have the staff available to help. Which is another, roadblock that can be thrown up in your way. Like, do I have the resources to be able to accomplish my goals and dreams, or whatever I want to do, or whatever will drive the business forward, or whatever, whatever I think that I'm going to be best at? Do you have the resources? And, finding the resources it comes down to being a little bit resourceful, but also, hiring a couple of employees at this stage of my business is also a giant leap sometimes. You have to be willing to be totally sold out on what you want to make those leaps and to say, you know what, I'm either going to accomplish it or I'm not going to have any of it. I'm going to go 100% in for what I want, or I'm not going to worry about the other repercussions of what I could. I'm not going to forsake what I really desire for what I can have. And a lot of people do that. They desire one thing, but they know they can have another. And so they give up on their actual passion just to be satisfied with what they know that they can achieve. So that's pretty much it. That's the idea. And the other basic concept I wanted to talk about was when you know what you want and you have the desire to do it, and you know that it's you're going to find the time and there's nothing going to stop you from making it happen. You need to find someone who's accomplished it and try to model what you're doing based on kind of what they've done. And the reason that this works is I'm not telling you to go out and be somebody else or, steal someone's ideas, or you can come up with plenty of ideas by yourself. But you need to understand what the definition of success in that field is before you go and dive into it and try to make up your own path. You can figure it out from looking at what somebody else has done, what the easiest path is to achieve. And I'm not telling you to take the easy roads. I'm telling you to be smart about what you're doing. Model yourself. Model what you want to accomplish. I mean, after somebody who's done it, you don't write a book, just one day wake up and decide, I'm going to start writing a book from chapter 1 and just fire through it. There are a lot of different options for ways that you can write a book, and that might be one of them, but it might not be the best for you. So there are a lot of things. There are some research that are involved with it, but I really encourage you to get into this idea of, if I know what I want, I will make the time for it. And if it's really what I want, I'll definitely make the time for it, regardless of what's going on in life. So I encourage you to sell out your ideas and really go and push for it 100%. And if you have questions or comments about maybe something that you don't understand, or you want to tell me about a time when you thought you were totally sold out to something, or when you did, when you knew you had made it and it was the best idea or best decision of your life, I want to hear about it in the comments on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or wherever you see this video, and I'm looking forward to talking to you about it. Thanks.